Man, what up, what up, what up, what up? Man, I've been sitting in front of this computer for a while. Just really didn't feel like coming on. But I know I gotta come on. Checking out SAG. SAG was in rare form. SAG never made me laugh so much in my life. I didn't even know SAG could make me laugh. SAG is a funny dude, man. Hey, I don't know what prompted that live. I don't know why. SAG got what he got on his mind, but I was laughing my ass off. I kind of felt retarded, but I'm gonna be honest. It helped me with my depression. It helped me mentally with some of the things I'm dealing with. But uh, yeah, man, shout out to SAG. SAG always give me shouts out. SAG always mention my name. And when I go live, I'll be mentioning people. I'll be giving shouts out, special shout outs. And then I say, damn, I didn't even say SAG. Damn, I forgot to mention SAG. Damn, I hope SAG ain't mad. Especially when I be seeing SAG come up in here. Then I feel bad. But not tonight. OG SAG, OSG SAG in the building. Peace to the chat. Salute to the big homie, Big Kev, man. Good looking out, man. You know what? Since my homie, Mad Ronnie, passed, so many people that I don't know reached out to me, calling me big homie, big cuz, and all that, and offering condolences. Man, I didn't know I had so many little homies. It feel good. It feel good. It feel good. Thanks for all the condolences and messages and positive messages. But I'm gonna say this: outside of just chopping it up and saying that, I really ain't nobody's big homie. Back in the day, yeah, I'm the big homie. But nah, I ain't nobody's big homie. If you banging and your banging's up to par, if you understand what cripping is, or you know the codes and guidelines that were instilled in us when we was young, then you just as much as a big homie as I am. Because to me, a big homie, you look up to him and you admire him, but I don't feel like I really gave y'all that much to look up to and admire because we're not hands-on. Just looking at me through a YouTube screen. But you haven't put in no work with me. You ain't went on no lick with me. You ain't sat in the court tanks or in jail with me, no cells or none of that. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but you a homie, and I'm a homie. Homie's enough. You ain't got to call me big homie or big cuz. Especially when you say big cuz, I'm thinking of people like Tookie and some big cousins. You feel me? Odd Ugly. Hit that like button. All right, good looking out, Odd Ugly. Good looking out, OG Steve. My regulars, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate it. Kev, you got some great ones on the wall. Yeah, you. I wonder if I should ruin something I had in mind. Something I was going to do 3 years ago, but I never got to it. I don't want to ruin it because people going to steal my idea. So I'll save it for another day in case I want to implement it myself. But yeah, appreciate y'all that's up this late and tapping in this late, especially on the East Coast. You know I ain't got shit to talk about. We're just gonna freestyle. If you got any questions, fine. If you want to talk about any current events, that's fine too. Um, my daughter says she's better. However, they haven't really found out what's wrong with her, and the main doctor hasn't even seen her yet. So she's on hold like I am. But at least she's in good care. You feel me? At least she's right there at the hospital, nurses on standby and stuff like that. And they're taking her blood every hour, which I hate. I hate to see my daughter. She's older now, but when she was young, I hate to see my daughter having to draw blood over and over and over, man. It's not that painful, but it is kind of uncomfortable. You have to keep going through that same routine over and over and over. So hopefully my baby get well soon. Uh, take off Patrick Peterson. Why? You don't like Patrick Peterson? He said, big cousins. Kev Mac, love you. Sad. Good looking out, man. I reciprocate that. My bad for hitting you while you live. But my son sent me this earlier. Okay, I'll check it out, whatever it is. G Rock, what up? What up? Hey, I put a story up today, y'all. I put a story up last minute, spur of the moment, but I'm gonna have to put up some more because, like Sag said, man, your stomach must be touching your back. Not talking about me, but some of the other content creators. You so desperate for some paper, so desperate to be able to feed yourself that you interviewing anybody. You interviewing the goofiest looking, weakest pup of them all. Well, I'm in that same category right now. I got to get some work done or my stomach going to be touching my back. So I got to get some work done, but I don't necessarily have to interview a nobody or no goofy dude or none of that. I interview myself. I give y'all some stories with some cool intro music. You feel me? What's going on, K-Mac? Love you, baby. Good looking out, Zayden. But yeah, I got to put some more stories up, man. I got to get my numbers back up. Fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But yeah, so be looking out for a couple more stories. I got some prison stories, but I really want to break them up for a couple of reasons. Spread it out, make it last longer. But so I could give my haters enough time to chime in. Because once the wrong hater chimes in, I'm going all in about my experience. If he's one of the ones that was there or involved, right? But KVM, salute in chat. Yeah, I made a hella mean grilled cheese, extra mozzarella. All right, all right. Any new interviews coming up? No, I have. Oh, you know what? I do got one. I got Benoit Benjamin coming up on Thursday. But I take it you meant like some gang interviews. I got Benoit Benjamin coming up on Thursday. He's flying in. I'm going to pick him up from the airport, bring him to the studio, put the camera in his face, and then kick his ass out. Get back home the best way you can, bro. But yeah. Benoit Benjamin, man, Thursday, 7 p.m. That's when we plan on doing it. And I want y'all to ask some questions, and we're going to have y'all cash app him to get your questions answered. I want y'all to be on him tough. Remember all the stories I told y'all? If you don't believe me or you just want to hear his version, cash app him and ask the question. See if he agreed with some of the stuff I said. See if he remembers things the way I remember. See if he can go deeper than Atlantis. My born day, the 29th. Happy see that. You should do a segment on how rolling 69s got to New York. They heavy in Brooklyn. I don't know if they rolling 69s. They might be some East Coast. Oh, 60s. All right. I don't know, bro. I don't know how they got to Brooklyn. Like I've always maintained. I remember when New York didn't like Crips and Bloods. It was foreign to them, and they didn't understand it. I know quite a few New York cats: Bronx Style Bob, Kid Jazz, Donald D, Met Busy B, Melly Mel, LL Cool J, Kumo D. But my man was Prince Whipper Whip and Donald D. The Spin Masters, and just a whole bunch of dudes, man. And so I remember, man, they wasn't feeling Crips and Bloods. They wasn't feeling the red and the blue, because a lot of dudes in other states, they like to wear red. They love to wear red. Especially when Troop, remember Cool J used to rock the Troop and the red Kangos, especially when you go to cities like St. Louis, Chicago. They love wearing red. They sport red. But anyway, Kevmac, I need to call you. You can't do it here. You need to call me. You can't do it here. I can't do it here. Reggie Owens, what up? Yeah, I remember 10 Dog, but no, for real, I don't know how 60s got to Brooklyn, New York, bro. Fact, I'm 33. My era like early 2000. Happy B and C, day to Slick and Big Devil. I'm a little upset with Big Devil. How Big Devil hasn't chimed into the sports chat yet. And Slick just hit me up. So it's Slick's birthday like right now, today? Slick's birthday today? He must be drunk. Let me call Slick up real quick. He got to be drunk if it's his birthday. Should I call him Blood? You know, I noticed some Crips got a problem with that. What's up, OG?
What's that?
It's your birthday?
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. All right, all right. I figured you probably text me because you were drunk because it's your birthday. But all right, I'll call you Sunday. All right, take it easy. Later. Oh, okay, Sunday. All right. Tim Dog used Compton for clickbait with music way back then. That's funny. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah. I think Tone Tavern would be a good interview. I don't know who these guys are. Who is Tone? Tell me a little bit about Tone, man. Tell me what city he's from. What does he have? A YouTube channel, a podcast, or what? Does he gangbang? Is he like a philosopher? Does he rap, sing, R&B? What does he do? Who is he? Because I don't want Sag them on me. I don't want to tune in to Sag's channel and Sag be talking about the dude I interviewed is a Chihuahua, would have got ate up back in the day. Like, no, I don't want him on my show. So let me know. What is he like? What type of guy is he? And why would he be good on this show? I'm asking questions. Happy early C-Day, Sag. I don't know, man. I mean, shit, you're not answering my question. Y'all got some questions? I mean, I'm just up, man, trying to get a few views and stuff without clickbait title and a clickbait thumbnail or some goofball that y'all don't know, right? Most those guys were Zulu rolling with Bambaataa and his weirdo activities. Maybe so. But back then, we didn't know about the weirdo activities. And back then, those was the cats with the remember the box? You know, they MTV. Those were dudes on Yo MTV Raps and before that, you know what I'm saying? Remember Graffiti Rock and remember Wild Style and stuff like that. So them was the dudes that was popping. Them was the dudes on them back when they made raggedy videos like Sugar Hill Gang and stuff like that. The Message, stuff like that. Remember that? Boom boxes. Interview Crib Mac. You and Cartoon still cool? Absolutely. Why everybody always say that? Why everybody question that? Cartoon called me today. We talked for a long time. Talked for a real long time. Cartoon was telling me about a bunch of YouTube channels that I've never seen, a bunch of content creators that I never heard of, and bringing me up to date on all this boxing, celebrity boxing or YouTube channel boxing. And I found that interesting. And I plan to dig into that and see who's fighting. And I really want to watch those fights. I gotta pay for it. I can't, but I was about to say if I gotta pay for it, I will. But I just realized I can't. But yeah, I would like to see some of those dudes and see if their hands match their mouth. You know what I mean? But this is the new way to get paid, man. This is a new way to grab you 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, maybe 30, 40 racks pretty soon. This is going to be the future. Shit. So, yeah, I want to say, I don't care who win, who lose, who beat somebody crazy, none of that. I don't want to see who walk in the ring with a skirt. I don't want to see who get their nose. I don't care who get their nose broke. I just want to see, do your hands match your mouth? That's all I want to see. You in touch with that local brother Still Care? We haven't talked. No, we haven't talked None of that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the homie. That's the homie. I know a lot of y'all want me to say something foul, or y'all want to hear something that you can take and run with, right? Because every now and then, not often, but every now and then, some of you suckers will text me and say something bad about it, and I don't respond because I don't know what your motive is. What do you want to screenshot my text? What do you want to run and say? Kev said blah 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 blah. I don't know what it is you're looking for, but like I told Crazo last night, you my homie. You can't call me and talk about the homie unless I agree. You can talk about a homie if I agree with you, but you can't call me and talk about a homie because I'm gonna call the homie and say, "Here, holler at the homie." Like, hey, somebody want to holler at you, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Cuz you just told me blah blah blah. Like, cuz tell him what you just told me. You know what I'm saying? And I've done that. I've done that in the hood. Done that with some OG homies, and yeah, man. Just call somebody else and gossip to them about people, right? You ever traveled international? I can't travel international, no. I never talk down on it. I'm not saying you. I don't know who you are, James Cash. But with a last name like that, do you got some? But no, I'm just saying people have text me. I'm not saying you. Well, what I would refer to you is I don't know why you asked. That would be directed at you. But to those that's texting me and trying to start shit, I'm not referring to you. But I assume, I figure you may want me to say something outlandish or something that ain't cool, or that'll piss somebody off, or ruin a friendship. You know what I mean? See, this is my thing. Like, I got nieces, right? I got nieces and nephews, right? I got a sister on the end of California, right there by Arizona, right on the border of Arizona, right? I got cousins and aunties, and I don't see these people. I don't see them, and I don't talk to them. But that don't mean they're not my family. That don't mean I don't love them. It don't mean I hate them. It don't mean nothing. It just mean I don't talk to them. So because I don't talk to you, don't mean I don't like you or I don't hate you. If I could help it, sometimes I wouldn't even talk to my damn self. You feel me? The type of guy I am. I get tired of myself, just like I get tired of people. Yeah, whoa is a rolling 60 you look up to, but he never gets mentioned or praised on social media. Well, if I say his name, he would be getting praised on social media. And I could think of a few, but I'm not going to put their name on social media. A lot of dudes in prison is trying to get out. And if their name ain't on social media right now, I'm not going to put it out there. RJ88, what up, bro? Edge of California, Ironwood, and Chuckawalla. She's not in Ironwood or Chuckawalla. She's on the other side of Havasu Lake. I can't think of the name of that. Is it Needles? It ain't Needles. She's closer to Arizona than Needles, I think. Something like that. But yeah, she's right there. Why Big U called Cuz a weirdo? I don't know who Big U called a weirdo. And I don't know why he called whoever he called a weirdo. So I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know who you talking about. Gotta remember, just like I said, Cartoon was called me and was put me up on stuff and mentioning people I don't know of. Same applies. I don't know what Big U did, an interview or went live. I don't know where you saw Big U call somebody weirdo. I don't know who the weirdo is. So I can't speak on that. You know what I mean? Ends up. All right. Where my O's and lows at though? Thank you, K Mac. That's how we do it in Little Rock. City calling the homie when someone talking sideways. He called Big Kaz a weirdo on your channel. Oh, you talking about Big Kaz. I thought you said Big Cuz. I don't know if I need to put my glasses on. Oh, yeah, you did say Kaz. I don't know. I don't know why he called him a weirdo. It was something to do with he called Big U by his real name. Big U don't use his real name. And he felt like if you're going to call me by my real name, you should be a day one. Should be somebody I really mess with, really know me. That's about all I know. Hey, Kev, what's good with Lil Cat? I haven't spoken to Lil Cat since I had the magazine going. It's been a long time. Let me see. I wrote an article. No. I think I wrote Lil Cat asking to do an interview in the magazine or something like that. And Lil Cat wrote me this long letter, like I was getting put on punishment or something. And then he hit me back with like, shit, he would love to do an interview. He just gotta say things a certain way. But hey, everybody ain't meant to be interviewed, man. And you gotta vibe with that person and understand what it is y'all trying to do. Kevin, you can travel internationally. I just went to the Caribbean with a bunch of Crips who've been on parole. It ain't parole though, homie. It ain't parole. That's the problem, man. It's what do you call that? Yeah, whatever. What year would you get Big Cass hanging at Taco Bell on 60th and Crenshaw? Just kidding. I don't know. S Gang, what up, homeboy? Y'all up late tonight, man. Y'all up late. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. A lot of look. I'm gonna tell you guys this much, right? I kind of been touching on it. Fag sort of just touched on it. I'm gonna touch on it a little more. Don't take it personal. Just a general statement to give you some game. Some people in the comment section, some viewers on YouTube, you watch YouTube on your cell phone. You watch YouTube on your TV. Or you listen to it. You put your earphones on and you listen to YouTube, right? Podcasts or whatever. Who you guys may think is weird or fake or a cop, I may not think that. I may know the homie. And I may think highly of the homie. Or at least average of the homie. I may know a guy ain't a cop. I may know a guy ain't a weirdo. Now, the flip side is, and the proof is in the pudding, we can go channel to channel to channel and screenshot the comment section. A lot of viewers, a lot of these same guys listening and watching YouTube, y'all call people a real one that ain't no good. Y'all call people a real one that is a real weirdo. So what I'm saying to you in the audience, I'm saying you guys don't know. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying a lot of viewers. Y'all don't know who's real and who ain't real. Y'all don't know who's solid and who ain't solid. And before you take it personal or think I'm taking shots at you or I'm questioning your knowledge and how many videos you done watch and how many YouTubers you follow, all I'm saying is this. I may have done some criminal things, participated in criminal activities with a brother. May have went to jail with him, may have ran across him in jail, whatever. May have looked at his paperwork from his case. So I know this guy ain't no cop. I know he ain't no police. A guy I know may never show no signs of being weird. Then he gets on YouTube and he becomes weird. I think it's the camera, or maybe it's the tension. Maybe he's nervous. Maybe he's trying to be more than what he is. Maybe he don't know how to act normal in front of an audience in which he can't debo you, he can't beat you up, he can't take your money, he can't roll no dice or none of that, pull no gun out on you, slap you, spit in your face, disrespect you, crack jokes or whatever, right? So maybe that's why he's weird. Or maybe he's weird because he don't know how to get no money. Maybe he's weird because he needs some content to try to get some pennies. So when you guys come on my channel and you call people weird, cops, and all that stuff, yeah, I think so too, Alonzo. I mean, I think it plays a part, but I still think monetization plays a part as well. And the fame. So that's Alonzo, professional with the cameras and mics and all that. So he knows people change in front of the lights. But so I'm not gonna call people weird, undercover cops, and none of that because you guys call them that. I see some dudes that I believe are probably plants. They probably are agents. But I'm gonna keep that to myself and to my real ones. I'm not gonna express that to y'all unless a person like that pisses me off publicly. Like, subscribe, share, Cash App, KMV Live, chop it up with Kev Mac. Hey, I like that Black Warrior spirit. Absolutely. I'm starting to realize it's a whole lot of youngsters and later generations that be in here and don't know the history. Ice-T is the hardest rolling 60 ever. Ice-T one of the coolest friends ever, though, for real. Uh-oh. All right, y'all getting a little too personal for me, but the numbers are going up. Y'all want to get some controversy going real quick? Let's kick off some controversy. Make them numbers go up to 500 real quick. What that got to do with the friendly fade, cuz? Who you talking to? What you talking about? Got to do with a friendly fade, cuz, you know, we got a lot of fades going on YouTube, right? Damn, is that right, Mac Deuce? I don't know, man. Dude said he never seen me, never heard of me. He know a lot of 60, so I guess the same about him. So I can't respond to what you're saying because I don't know. I don't know nothing about him, you know. Ice from Harlem 40s. Ooh, EC. Mentioning names can backfire. Don't matter if they're on social media or not. This is not a golf club. When you say such and such is a real one, right, etc., it's saying the individual got bodies. You know what? I don't know about that. I mean, maybe that's how you feel. Maybe that is the consensus in the streets. To me, a real one he just keeps that shit real. He gonna stay down if y'all in a situation, if his back's against the wall. He's not scary. He's just a solid individual. But if you gotta be to have multiple bodies to be a real one, that makes us look even more stupid, right? We got bodies, so we a real one. Shit, everybody want to be a real one. Everybody go get a body, but guess what? You got bodies because you want to be a real one. When you go to jail, every real one ain't a real one. Some of them real ones are the squill ones. Come on, man. We know that. You watch First 48. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up. Everybody want to be a real one until they get caught for that homicide. Alonzo said he got 0 bodies. He a real one. What's your favorite YouTube channels, Kev Mac? Man, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to be dead honest, right? I watch SAG on his live streams because SAG got this thing about him where he don't know how to bite his tongue. So SAG just puts the real out there. I watch Street TV whenever I see a good title or a good face. I watch Street TV. He got a lot of gems in his catalog. I watch Bam. Because Bam, like I said recently, Bam can talk about level 4s and, you know, the prison gangs and stuff like that. So I can't do that. And so I listen to Bam, and Bam know a lot of the same people I know, or vice versa. Um, I'll watch Milk TV if it's a good title with a mention of somebody I know in the title. But that's been forever since I seen a Milk. I ain't seen Milk since he dropped the 7-4 off his name. Let's see. Damn, man, I hate to say it, but that might be about it. Now, I'll say this. Somebody send me a link. I'll watch the link. No matter who it is, as long as the title ain't goofy, that's like a subject that I don't care about, I'll click on the link, because usually when somebody refer a video or a link to you, it has some type of significance in there that person thinks you should see. And so I'll click on the link, and that would be like a Melly Mel. Who else? Maybe Slick, Ayatollah Marv. I can't think of too many more. I've seen a handful of gangsters videos. I can't sit through. I'm not even gonna say his name. I can't sit through his videos. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I used to watch the Goob Show. Because Goob Show, I don't believe in none of that shit Goob be talking about, but I think it's interesting. I find it real interesting. Plus, he'll mix in a little bit of gang history with a little bit of old music and current events. I'll listen to Goob just to shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we do here. We just shooting the shit, right? Like, no real topic. But I'm not watching Goob for the aliens and UFOs. So I'm watching Goob because we go over there and we clown and we have fun. But I haven't watched Goob in a long time. I tell y'all, man, I'm too busy doing a whole lot of nothing. I don't have time to be watching people. I've been watching Spider Lope, but Spider Lope falls up on the street TV. I've been watching more Spider Lope lately than I had been in the past. So yeah, Spider Lope. Some of them other dudes, man, in California, they just be yelling at their phone or their computer, man. And I'd be like, that's cool. Like, the yelling gets my attention, but then you yelling like a poodle or a chihuahua, nigga, when I stomp my foot, you gonna run. You ain't protecting nobody. You protecting your image. You can't fool a real one. Sucker can't fool a real one. You might fool me once. You damn sure can't fool me twice. Snowback Cool and Hoodie. I never seen Snow Rock or Hoodie, so I don't know. I watched ODM Slim when Crazo was on there. I don't watch ODM Slim. He seemed like seemed like a good character. I mean, he's attractive to the viewer as far as, not his looks, his content, but I just don't have time to watch everybody, man. Oh, I used to watch. What's the man from Watts Homie Quan? I used to watch Watts Homie Quan, but this shit don't pop up no more. So I haven't watched Watts Homie Quan lately. It's a dude from Swan that got a channel. He don't have a lot of viewers. He don't have a lot of likes and all that. I think he's interesting. I'm gonna have to, when I have time, I'm gonna peep him out some more before I recommend him or before I really get off into him. I hit the subscribe button though. I subscribe to you, Swan. If you're watching or you're listening, I subscribe to your channel, blood, because I seen a couple dudes you was going at, and I kind of like that shit. I was like, this nigga from Swan, he from S Gang. Another S Gang in the building, right? But yeah. Kev Mac Live, OG Entertainment, only 60 but look like not. Oh man, y'all niggas ain't right, man. Y'all be cold with that dissing, man. OG Entertainment be talking some good stuff. I know, not his last live about some relationship. Gangbangers don't want to hear about no goddamn relationship. When I was doing the late night lives, remember a lot of these dudes used to be like, oh, Kimmy, you talking relationship, I'm gone. Oh, Kimmy, you talking about sex, I'm gone. A lot of these dudes be laid up with their woman, man, and they can't listen to nothing like that. Or they got their kids around or their mama and grandmama around. They can't listen to that type of shit. So I've been getting calls and texts laughing about that one. But a couple lives prior to that, he got good numbers. He got really good numbers. You know, I've been joking. Hey, cover your ears, Street TV. Cover your ears. Because I don't want you to use it against me. But I've been joking. I've been joking the last few days that Melly Mel done took the baton. Melly Mel's way up here now. Melly Mel running shit on the internet now. Gangster snatched the baton. He's fighting Melly Mel for the baton. Gangster been going up the last few days. So it's almost like two dudes from the same city, same hood, battling over them views. They've been getting a lot of views lately. Type of views I used to get, not the type I get anymore. The Mexicans are finally creating platforms. Ooh, they creating them like they moved in LA. Bro, they are creating YouTube channels like the border is open. They are making them channel, boy, and it's a couple good ones. I watch a couple females. They be talking about prison and jail stuff, and I watch them. I be hoping one of the highness say, "Oh, orderly, it's a Kevmac. Yeah, I want to holler at you, huh?" I'll be like, "Come on, baby, just hit me up one time. Hit me up one time. I come on your show. Come on your show. Hit me up, baby." But no, I don't think they want. I don't think they want a certain type of brother on their shows, man. I think they'll take a softer guy. I think they'll take a buster, a guy that they know ain't do nothing in prison, a guy that they know is a gimmick or joke. I don't think they would really want a real nigga that could politic with him, a nigga that can stand up for his race, a nigga that can defend his set and his last name. I ain't talking about my government last name. I'm talking about the last name Crip. I don't think they really want them type of dude. Now, American Cholo invited me on way back in the day, way before he started going in on all the mayates. He he invited me on, but I wasn't in California, so I couldn't just come on. He told me hit him up whenever I come to town, but then he started having some racially triggered videos. So I was like, not me. I ain't going over there. I'm not me. Like, nigga, what I always say. I'm black and I'm pro-black. I'm black and I'm proud. James Brown said, say it out loud. Oh, I used to watch Dubs, man. I love, man. I know people don't like Dubs. I know he got trolls. I know people call him X and Y and drop out and all that. I used to watch Dubs all the time, man. Dubs was, actually, to me, Dubs was one of the best shows on YouTube because all he did was keep it real. And, you know, opposite race sometimes is attractive because of the way they speak, the way they talk, they vision, and then they the enemy. So he can speak from an enemy standpoint, which none of us can. Because we all been black. We've been all on the side of a black, unless you're a Blaxican, unless you're black from a Sereno gang. We don't know that standpoint. So yeah, and then Dub's another dude that can talk shoe terms and, you know, those level 4s and stuff. So he was entertaining to me. I don't know what happened with Dubs though. Somehow I quit getting his notifications too, man. But again, I don't have time to watch everybody. 30 to Life is a cool platform who represents for Usos. All right, 30 to Life. Munchie B and that girl be having good conversation, but sometimes I get lost when she's talking. I told y'all when I watched the first one, I liked it. In fact, I loved it. That was like the perfect mix, Munchie with a female, and because she seems square and don't know the business, and Munchie knows all the inside business and real thug gangbang type shit. It's like the perfect, like I just said, opposites attract. That shit is bomb to me. Like they fed off each other real cool, right? Um, and just I guess the audio and everything, it just made it proper to me. I watched another one and I'm like, oh no, man, she's kind of not in the loop enough, man. She be on some other stuff. It seems like, and I don't know bad stuff, but I'm saying it doesn't catch my attention. So I haven't watched no more. I haven't seen no more. I don't really know. So what I thought about doing two things. Y'all go ahead and steal my idea. I ain't mad at you. I thought about critiquing all the YouTube channels on YouTube. I don't care if you're white, Mexican, black, whatever. Game content, music content, whatever. I thought about randomly giving my review on each YouTube channel, right? I also thought about for the sports channel, give my review on every single sports book throughout Las Vegas. Small ones, big ones, ran down ones. I thought about filming outside of the casino, take a picture or film if I can inside the sports book, and then tell y'all which sports books I think will be the best for you to go to, which one had the best odds, which ones have the nicest customer service, and stuff like that. Which ones you can cash out big money and don't have to worry about getting robbed and stuff like that. KP, you should do it with me. You should be my co-host when I go into the sports book. Maybe I'll have to take Go Young DJ with me, since y'all already know who he is from the sports channel. Sports channel needs a fantasy football league and coverage. Get it, Go Young DJ, because I'm not doing it. Oh shit, I'm with it. Man, I want to hit them all throughout the season, not every day. Maybe we could hit 2 or 3 in a day though. We could save them, you know what I mean? And slowly put them out. All right, you film it? All right, I'm with it then. Yeah, we got to do that, bro. We got to do that for the season, before the NFL season is up. Or maybe we can start when the season starts. But I'm going to be busy like for the next 30 days. I'm going to be so busy. I'm not going to have time to do anything. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. Yeah, I like Caesar's Palace too, man. Caesar's Palace is cool. Kev, what's the last concert you hit up? Damn, the last concert I hit up? I don't know. I have to go back in time. Let me see. Was it Shaka Khan? Yeah, I think the last concert I went to was Shaka Khan in Las Vegas. I think that was the last one I've been to. Yeah. Derek Jeter, Dwight Gooden, and Dave Parker. Oh, you're looking at my wall. You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. This is the one I like though. I like Bo Jackson. You probably can't see the Bo though. I love me some Walter Payton. And when I was a kid, I loved that dude, Tony Dorsett. Of course, I still love Primetime. Let's see. Big Game James, good looking out, bro. Appreciate you. OG Steve in the building again. Good looking out, bro. Miss 702, you still around? Love you too, Saint, aka our favorite YouTube uncle. Ooh. NFL going to be unpredictable this year for betting. You think so? I think it's going to be pretty easy. I think it's going to be one of the good, simple years for bettors. Yeah, Mac, did you ever get that Tookie picture from Donald Archie when he was flexing in the 70s? No. Zap and Roger and Magic Mountain back in the day. Damn. Tell you some of my favorite concerts I ever been to. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. I'm talking about the old Jamie Foxx, not the one right now that looked like he been going through some shit. But Jamie Foxx was the shit. Jamie Foxx concert was off the chain, man. Erica Badu was off the hook. Damn, I can't think of the other black sister name. Erica Badu and I don't know. They had some really good concerts, man. Bo knows best. Shotty, what's up, Shotty? Compton Girl Hub, love, sexy lady. Uh-oh. Compton Girl in the building. What up, Compton Girl? Do I know Compton Girl? You might. You just might. I saw Badu and Mos Def a few weeks ago. Man, I can't think of that other girl's name. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Who's revolutionary? Who's a revolutionary sister? Kev Mac have heard that Chris Rock song called No Sex in the Champagne Room? Nah, haven't heard that. Man, I can't believe y'all up this late, man. What's up with y'all? What's going on in y'all life? Nah, not Sister Soldier. She was a singer, not a poet. Kev After Dark. I thought this was. Nah, this ain't Kev After Dark. Nah. India Airy. No. Y'all know who I'm talking. Theo Scott. Classic track. Why everybody older homie from 60s and Harvard Park love baseball? It's in the air over there. Man said Janet Jackson. Not Janet Jackson. Saw the Isley brothers at Casino Mirage at the Pomona Lowrider when Zapp and Roger was getting busy. Then the Essays got into a big fight. They stopped the show. It's too hot to sleep. I heard that. Shit. You must not stay by yourself. Kev, tell Ice-T to call his homie Big Phil from Harlem 40s. We need that interview. I don't know what's up with Phil, man. I don't know if Phil would do an interview or not. He probably would. He was in a book, right? Kev, do you get that hat from Craigie Bob? No. This is a real, authentic hat right here, bro. I take it off, but then y'all see my peanut head, man. This authentic. This ain't no Craigie Bob creation, bro. It's the real deal, man. It's the real deal. I had it for a while. It just don't get that dirty, so I just keep putting it on. Neighborhood Blue Jay, what up? OG Entertainment Live tonight was about black women selling out to date white men. My man smoking that hood stuff to talk about something. See what I'm saying? I was told he talked about some dating, and like I said, everybody talking greasy about it. But his lives before that, man, was off the chain, bro. He's gonna have to stick to that type of stuff if he wants some money and some dollars. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. This is New Hampshire, bro. This is from when Joe Biden played pitcher. Joe Biden used to pitch for the New Hampshire Wildcats. His fastball was 63 miles an hour. His curveball couldn't reach home plate. And word is, when he came up to bat, he would forget he was at bat, and he would just stand there. Yeah, if you seem like you got a hot date tonight, what time does she stop dancing? I ain't got no hot date tonight. I got a bed waiting on me, man. When's the last time you talked to Gizmo? I haven't talked to Gizmo since I cracked a joke on him a couple years ago, man. I don't think he appreciated that joke. Because I never heard from him again. Remember, he used to come drop hundreds. He used to drop C-notes. And I used to be over here cringing like, man, y'all can't be clowning cats. Y'all can't be doing a homie like that. Y'all must send up my money. You getting up my money. Like, why is they doing calves like that, cuz, in front of me? Why don't they go somewhere else and do that shit? This nigga is dropping say notes. The homie is in the building showing up and y'all showing out. Is Donald Trump going to jail? Donald Trump got a cell with his name in it already, man. Why you dogging Cool Joe, homie? Who's Cool Joe? There goes SAG. Okay, I hate Casper. That's a good thing. OG Entertainment stands out because he doesn't talk about the same thing everybody talks about. He talks about real life stuff. Like what? I mean, I'm not saying he don't, but I thought he was talking about the same stuff everybody else talking about. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't watch enough, but I could have swore I seen him talking about Brick Baby, seen him talking about C-Mac, Cowboy. I could have swore he was talking about, hey, all right, shit, that's cool. That's what's up, homie. But I don't know, man. Hey, let me ask you a question. Y'all be asking me questions. Let me ask you a question. I'm looking for your name, man. Casey something. Something Casey. I'm looking for your name, man. Did somebody delete you or what? I don't even see your name, bro. Where'd you go? How'd you hide your name? Oh, Casper 042. Let me ask you, homie. What city are you from? About what age group are you in? And do you have any affiliation or association with the streets of Los Angeles County? So I can better understand you and what it is you're getting at. Mr. OG SAG, folks about real different stuff on his channel, especially health. SAG talks about everything. I mean, I try to talk about everything, but I got to bring Cutes on because Cutes know about everything. Cutes can tell you what type of pills to prescribe to. He can tell you like what type of rocket fuel they use to go to the moon. He can tell you what type of moon dust they got up there, which way the flag was supposed to blow, if it blew at all. And he can tell you what the material of the spacesuits are made out of. And Cutes is a very intelligent guy when it comes to stuff like that. Robert Richards, I'm not talking to you. I asked this guy a specific question for a specific reason. Robert Richards said, G Riders don't gossip. I'm from Earth. G Riders don't gossip. Uh-oh, SAG. SAG said, and yes, niggas gossip. Stop lying. I'm confused, man. I'm confused with some of you niggas' messages, man. Kev, did you used to go to Run on Wheel? Yeah, I went to Run on Wheel. Damn, I asked Casey a question. I didn't get no answer, man. Niggas sneaky this too. Man, look, I refuse to talk about sneak disses and subliminals anymore because I've been accused of sneak dissing and subliminals toward people that it wasn't directed at. I think that's why people want you to just come out, flat out say who you talking about so they can understand you. But once they understand you, then they go start some shit. Kevmac said this, SAG said that, Whoop said this and that and the other. A real man plays by this rule. For those that know, know. For those that don't know, you don't need to know who I'm talking about. They say anything just to be on YouTube TV. Absolutely, bro. We all do, though. We all do. But yeah, they do. Because depending what you mean by that specifically, some dudes just talk because they need content. Some dudes have to try to make a penny or get their hours up or hope for some donations or get viewership, get the analytics going, right? And some people, they just want to tell the real or answer your questions. Uh-oh, we got Uncle Buck in the building. Watch this $50 super chat, y'all. OG Steve, respect, bro. I'm a match your next super chat. I like what Corrupt said, calling out names. The trolls, what I mean? Oh, the trolls? Oh, yeah, typical. That's what trolls do. And some of them not even trolls. They just young, out the loop, and want to feel like they in the know. You know what I'm saying? They see a dude on the channel and automatically he a real nigga. He had a good conversation, he a real nigga. They don't care about nothing else. Sir Uncle Buck is a sugar baby now. That's no gossip. Ooh. Yeah, if you're gonna follow up on that Cutes and Munson joint interview, yeah, but it'll have to be next year though. It won't be this year. Like I said, I'm down. I haven't even seen my twins. My twins are 6.5 months old. My daughter in the hospital. I'm not even there to see my daughter. So, I got some other things to worry about right now. You know what I mean? I got other things in order for me to be here. You know what I mean? So I got to check on my loved ones. I got to see how they're doing and make sure they're all right. And if matters get too hectic, too bad, then I'll have to find a way to be there, right? KevMac, scroll up. I responded to your question. Yeah, I seen a long ass paragraph. I didn't feel like reading all that shit. Tennessee, all right. I like Tennessee, by the way. What part of Tennessee? I'm 27. I'm a bodybuilder, and I love the fact that Crips back in the day lifted weights. That's why I always ask about you. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that was you, but then I didn't. Let me tell you why I wasn't sure it was you. Because I seen you on the Hood Postman show, right? And we was talking about something. I don't know what the subject was, right? But you left a comment. Do you mind if I repeat your comment? Because it was public. You posted in a comment something pertaining to if you had life, you would be in somebody's booty. Remember, I called you a FAGGOT, right? Because how do you even think like that? Like, I'm a man. I'm a man. Of course, I ain't never had no life sentence. I faced a life sentence, but never once had I thought about if I had life, what happens to my sex life? I was like, man, how did he come with that? That just messed me up right there. And not only did you make that statement, but you're basically condoning what dudes in the prison system was doing. And me personally, I don't think it's cool, but to each his own. You got a life sentence, you got to serve out. So whatever you do, that's on you. Serve your life sentence, do your life sentence. I don't have a life sentence, so I don't have to worry about that type of stuff. And never even thought about being in that position. That wasn't you? Nah, you know that was you. You watched the Hood Postman, right? Yeah, that was you. Did the Hood Postman say, lock the door? I don't know what he said. I don't know what that meant. I mean, I think I know what you're referring to. That's the penitentiary half movie, half dead stuff. Oh, no. Where's he at? Where's his comment at? I think it was on the one where Brick Baby was on there. If you go to the live chat when Brick Baby was on the Hood Postman, I believe it was that one. Too Sweet was my hero. Damn. Isaac Kennedy? I mean, he did have Jane Kennedy, though, right? But you're talking about the movie. Crystal Buck is trying to see you again. I keep telling you, Crystal, you got to get this dude Buck from stalking you like that. Shout out to KevMac. These other dudes are just entertainers and think there's somebody. It's a lot of entertainment going on. I ain't mad. Like I said, I used to get mad, man, at all this goofy shit. But then I realized it's just goofy shit. It's goofy shit. But remember, like when you was in class or you in the hood, you with your homies, somebody in the room, classroom or whatever in the cell on the tier is goofy. You get tired of goofy sometimes. And goofy gotta get dealt with. Goofy gotta get slapped up, shower shoe, tied up, upside down on the cell bars, drink a whole bunch of cups of water so he piss all night. Got to do a bunch of push-ups and sit-ups till he got cramps and he's screaming all night like he's getting raped. So goofy, sometimes goofy ain't good, right? Word, real talk, kid. No, for real talk. No, I barely watch her post, man. Pull that up. I need proof. You keep laughing because you know it's real. You just want to see if somebody finds it. My screen went black because it never wanted to go back. You think gang's still gonna be around in 20 years? Absolutely. Gang's been around hundreds of years. Man. Crips only been around 50. What? 50 how many? How many SAG? 31 plus 23, 54. Kev is one of the realest. I don't know if I'm the realest, man. I don't know if I'm one of them, but you know, I try to keep it real though. Now, cripping over 50 years, man. They was cripping a year after I was born, man. Crippin been around a while, man. 54 years, dog. You just didn't want to say V&G. You don't want to say 54th Street. I wish Sizzler is still around. And you know what's crazy? They got the best bread, but Cane's try to get the bread similar to Sizzler. Sizzler got the best bread ever. And they nuts on their ice cream at the little salad bar, fire too. All right, Blue Jay, I got you, homie. I got you. Yes, sir. Said we're gonna have to go one day, homie. Let's make that a date, man. Let's go to Sizzler one day. Crip started the day Craig Munson kicked out Raymond. That had to be around December 1969. So school was in already then. You narrowed it down to the first semester of the school year. Because I thought it would have been around like the very end of the summer, late August, early September. But what do I know? I don't know shit. So if you did your homework and figured it out to be December, I'm sure that's probably right. It's somewhere in that era though. I would say from late August to before Christmas. Yeah. It's called Texas bread. I buy Texas bread from Walmart every now and again. I respect what you do, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, Alonzo, have you seen or heard my analogy? A lot of people like the analogy. I actually got it from a guy from 40s, but then I took it a step further and put my own twist to it. I don't know if you heard it or seen it or not. In fact, somebody left me a comment today telling me I'm a weirdo for that. He said, I mess with you, homie, on neighborhood. No, he said, I mess with you, loc, but you weird for this. I'll just be weird for that. You the first and only YouTube dude to ever call me weird. But you calling me your loc. I don't know, but whatever. I'm weird for that analogy. But it's all good. It could have been earlier. Craig memory is not on point yet. Craig gets refresher courses though. So even when he's off for a little while, he can make phone calls or people can call him Donnie Boy and a few others. He's in touch with a lot of his childhood friends. So. Hey, Alonzo, have you tried to reach Kenny Carter? You been on that trail? Any progress? If so? haven't been in 4 or 5 years. I went to La Louisiana on Slauson and Overhill a couple years ago. Did you know Jerome Rubin from IVC, Big Jerome or JR, some nicknames? They closed Sizzler in New York years ago. I remember they had one in Co-op City in the Bronx. Yeah, I know they got some Sizzlers up north, Northern California. No, but I could find. They also got a Sizzler in Inglewood by the airport. I think that's on Manchester, near Sepulveda, somewhere over there. Then I don't know if it's still there, but there was always a Sizzler right there on Prairie in Manchester, right down the street from there. Is it known who the first non-black Crip was? I don't know. I never heard it put in those terms. There's a Latino guy that follows me on Instagram. Texts me all the time. Say he's original West Side Crip. Maybe I could ask him because he would know there was already some non-Crips on the set before him. But keep in mind, they had some Buddha Crips. They had some Asian Crips. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, and then there's a Sizzler across the street from Westfield Mall on Sepulveda. That's been there a long time too. Yeah, you're right, Robert Richards. Wait, he says Sizzlers haven't been there in decades. Haven't been where? Sizzler's still around, homie. Westfield, really? Yeah. Did they get rid of it? No, they didn't get rid of it, did they? I remember seeing a Sizzler over there last time I was in LA. A man said they got Sizzlers in Sacktown, huh? Yeah, I know they got them up north. I mentioned that a little while ago. I don't mess with Woody's no more. Woody's used to be the bomb, but no. I like Phillips. I mean, come on, man. You know, you got to be up to date, bro. You got to be up to date with the information. Now, if I'm telling a story about us going to the arcade, it's the Fox Hill Mall. If I'm telling a story about taking the Culver City bus to the mall or the 818, then I'm going to say Fox Hill. But right now, bro, it got to be Westfield with all them white people up in there. It got to be Westfield, man. You got to come with the new name, bro. It's Westfield. How you feel about gang members doing celebrity box? I love it. I spoke on that earlier when the live first started. I want to see whose hands match their mouth. I don't care who win, who lose, who get beat up, who get broken bones, and none of that. Black eye. I want to know whose hands match their mouth. There's some big mouths on here, and they might can fight, and they might not. We already seen dudes jump in that ring and get clowned for having no boxing skill. The arcade up in Fox Hills was the shit. I'm original Fox Hills. Shotty, stop it, homeboy. How old are you, Shotty? 51? Okay, have you ever hit Westside Maria's in Vegas? Barbecue is fire. Is Maria on D Street? There's one on D Street that's off the chain. Hey, I hit it right on the nose, Shotty. You 51, homie. You a little puppet at Fox Hills, bro. You a little bitty pup. Moms just took you out the stroller when y'all was going to Fox Hills. Name that arcade then, Shotty. Name changed twice. I don't think I've been to Maria's fish spot because I don't eat fish. I like the way fish smell. Smell like some of my old girlfriends. Bring back memories. But I don't like to eat no fish. Blacks and Mexicans go to war every summer in jail in the pen. The CO starts that bullshit, divide and conquer. Some truth to it, but not really. My man says Vegas got a spot called the Stuffed Turkey. They have soul food, pretty good. Yeah, I know, I'm hip to it. You know what they also got in Vegas? They got the Crab Shack, boiling crab, running crab. I'm like, damn, they hate Crips out here, don't they? Like Bloods must have came out here one day and just opened up all kind of shops. I don't see them dissing Blood. I don't see no place with Bloods being dissed in the top. But I see all these places, man. Crab. What crab you boil, fool? And then they got the nerve to have a bunch of them too. Jesse Rose barbecue in Vegas is fire and roadkill barbecue. Y'all don't mess with the spot on D Street? Y'all think the homeless gonna rob y'all or something? Man, that barbecue spot is off the hook. It's some unprofessional, elderly black women that run it. They gotta be from the South. They got some fire barbecue though. Oh man, what is you? You Vietnamese or something? Vegas got some fire ramen spot. You got to be Vietnamese because they got faux everything. Beef five faux from. Where you from? Don't act dumb. You know, they got faux everything. Faux ramen, faux 456. They got faux everything in Vegas, bro. They got some Korean noodle spots too. I didn't know Koreans ate noodles, man. Cause a lot of times Korean, you smell like fish coming out their pores. So I didn't know they ate ramen. They used to eat more ramen, the ones I used to gamble with, because you're not gonna smell ramen coming out their pores. But whatever that is, that squid or whatever them Koreans was eating, man, you smell that shit, man. You be like, damn. Phillips barbecue used to be good. I like Phillips barbecue. The arcade in Westwood was fire. All them Asians eat their own version of ramen. Oh, okay. How many different versions can you have of ramen? Shit. I know in the penitentiary, it's all kind of ramen recipes, but it's still the same ramen. The marina had an arcade too, Westworld. Yeah, we used to go to Westworld. I got some Westworld stories in the chamber, man. That's kimchi. Okay, that's kimchi. The marina. Let's see, smelling like the Slauson. You cold for that one. Jeremy Jones, good looking out. Big Rick throwing Mump out the game. Never gets old. Man. Westworld was the arcade in Westworld. Yes, it was. We used to go there every weekend, man. Every weekend. Show lines be up there tripping sometime. Strawberry say you've been beat up a lot. What else been beat up a lot on you? I need them soul food egg rolls. Hawthorne Mall Arcade was boo-boo. You had to go to Fox Hill Mall, but you really wanted to go to Westworld, man. You wanted to go to Marina, bro. Went to arcade at Redondo Beach Pier. Redondo Beach Pier. Kev is named some of the homies that could cook. I remember you saying Roscoe was great on the grill. I didn't move around a lot of different penitentiaries, so I can't name a whole bunch of people, but and the reason why I bring up penitentiary, because if you can cook in prison, you damn sure can cook on the street. But Roscoe had the best barbecue or chicken or ribs I ever ate in my life. I remember he said something about, he said, nigga, you could just, the meat just come off the bone when I cook. I didn't believe that was a real thing. Because I never heard my mama or my daddy or my grandmama and them say that shit. I had Roscoe's ribs and his chicken. He wasn't lying. Like, you can have the worst teeth in the world, man. All you got to do is put Roscoe's chicken and waffle, right? Now you put Roscoe's chicken in your mouth or his ribs in your mouth, man, that just come right off the bone, like he said. He had the best of me. Moody can get out. Moody's a real good cook. Little Fish can cook. Who else? I don't know, man. I don't know who else can really cook like that. Offhand, I'm saying. We used to make orange chicken out of pork crackling and pea. Right. I seen cockroaches in some of them joints, but I still got my food and got on Chinese cheap. I mean, shit, my food be cheap too, nigga. Whenever you in the neighborhood and you don't see no dogs, like when we grew up, KP, Alonzo, Joe Mosley, neighborhood Blue Jay, Crystal Brand. When we grew up, there were stray dogs in every neighborhood, every 5 or 6 blocks, 2 or 3 stray dogs in a dirty alley where people threw their trash, right? You don't see no stray dogs no more. And you see all these Chinese and Korean eatery spots. Now, you didn't see all that back then. Now, we would travel across town to go to a Chinese spot. We had Yee's Chinese up the hill, and then we had a Chinese spot in the Harlems by Harold and Bell. Man, you have to travel across the city to get you some Chinese food in LA. Now, man, you get Chinese food anywhere, man. And you wonder where all the dogs and cats went. Man, you don't even see cats no more. Remember, dogs used to be chasing a cat? Look, tell me if I'm lying. This for all the dudes that can hang out when the street lights came on. Man, you be outside, kicking it, whatever you're doing. Spray paint on the wall, drawing on cement, chalk, drinking, whatever you're doing, slapping a girl on her booty. You was gonna see a cat flying up a tree. And you will see a dog. Some dogs try to climb that tree too. They be going so fast and they jump that tree. They think they could climb the tree like the cat can. And the cat get on the lower branch and the cat just be taunting the dog. Because they know the dog can't make it up the tree. Like cats understand a dog can't climb the tree. The dog never seems to understand how they got up the damn tree. Because the dog will sit there, even a dog with no manners, a dog that don't know how to sit, will sit and just stare at that cat. He waiting for that cat to come down. Somebody tell me I'm lying. You don't see no damn cats running from no dogs no more. It ain't that many cats. The cats are gone. The dogs are chopped up in restaurants. Were you on an acid trip? Most of my dogs were strays. They wouldn't leave my street. The irony of that statement. French Quarter commercial. Everybody had a dog named Kane. Fat burgers never get old, man. I'm telling you, man, everybody has stray dogs. Look, white people didn't change the game, man. Y'all talk about these Democrats this and Democrats that. Some people may be on Republicans, but not as much as people be on Democrats, right? I forgot my point of saying that though. Oh, I know. So white people that made all these dog laws, right? Look, this for you older people, right? For you younger people, you can repeat this to your kids later on in life, or you could go have a conversation with your parents. Man, we used to go to the store, we used to go to the mall, or you go to Toys and Hobbies or somewhere, the shopping center, go to the swap meet. Man, dogs used to be in the car with the windows rolled up during the summertime. Man, you can't do that no more. You go to jail. You go to jail, you roll your windows up and leave a dog in the car. Man, that was normal routine back in the day. You just let the dog in the car and you go somewhere and you roll the windows up and you lock the door. Can't nobody say that dog, none of that, right? And people didn't even take water with them. Now, I be seeing white people sometimes, bro, kids too. Hey, I be seeing white people sometimes. I'm not saying black people don't do it. I'm just telling you what I see. Sometimes I see white people pull up and they'll look in the back seat and they got water bottles for the dog. They get a dog a water bottle before they get out the car. I'm like, damn, we didn't take water around in the car. You're going to mess the seats up. You're going to get my floor wet. Another thing I noticed too, man, it'd be dog hair all over a lot of these white people. Dog hair all over their car seats. I be seeing some pretty good looking women in them tights, or what do they used to call them, leotards or some shit. And I be like I got a magnifying glass. I'm trying to see through them pants. I'm trying to see what size panties she got on, or if she got on panties. And I'll be looking, and I see all that white and gray hair. In order to have all that hair on the back of you, on your butt, spandex, and in your crack, damn, your dog's sleeping with you. Your dog's on your couch all day long. Shotty, man, good looking out, bro. Wow, Blue Jay just ate at Bill's. Oh, I used to love Bill's Taco. West Side Bill's Taco ain't got shit on East Side Bill's Taco. Yeah, them stretch pants, absolutely. But anyway, so dogs back then, man, our dogs slept in backyards. Like, nigga, your dog was your alarm. Your dog was your car alarm and your house alarm. Your dog was outside protecting the house. That was his job, protect the property. Nowadays, some of these dogs be in the house, and you knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. It's the milkman, here to drop off your milk. And the dog comes to the door. And the owner says, oh, he don't bite. Well, damn, he don't bark either until he actually seen you open the door. Because the dog should have heard me come up. He should have heard me when I first knocked. This damn dog ain't barking until you came to the door. Like, that's not an alarm. It's not no protector. That's just your friend. Dog. Man, best friend, I guess. I guess it's really true now. But yeah, man, we had dogs so vicious, putting gunpowder in their food. You know, we trying to tough them up, fake rags around their head and their mouth, hit them with the towel, try to make them mad, try to make them growl, get mad at you, grab his head and push his head toward people, make him try to go get you. Man, nowadays, nigga, stop. Yeah, dogs lived outside, man. Don't live outside no more. Shit. Especially where we live. Coyotes gonna eat your dog. You leave your dog outside nowadays. Or if you live up in them hills, them bears gonna get your dog. Oh shit. Clifford Sims, good looking up. Nowadays, damn dog and damn stroller. Absolutely. Dogs are strollers nowadays. Look, and they found out a cool lie too. I went by this restaurant, right? Cool upscale restaurant. And pretty white lady walks in. Look like she works out a lot. Her and her mom or whatever. They walk. No, it was a friend. They walk into the restaurant, and white lady that worked there, she's like, "Hey, hold up!" Before she could finish, the white lady said, "This is a service dog. Service dog right here." She sets the dog down. The dog sits. She goes in her big purse and pulls out this little thing. I don't know what it is, so I don't know what the name is. Maybe some of y'all know. She goes in her big purse and she pulls out this little thing, almost like a duffel bag. And she sets the duffel bag down on the floor. Nigga, the dog jumped in the duffel bag and sat down and she kind of zipped the duffel bag up a little bit so the dog can stand up and be comfortable. And I was like, damn, that's how they do it now. That's just crazy. Silver burrito off King. The weather is so bad for a dog to be outside, cuz. Nigga, we used to build dog houses for the dogs back then. Just get a couple pieces of plywood, nigga. You make a dog house. Dog know where to go when it rain. Or if you was like us and you didn't have a screen up under the house, them dogs knew to go up under the house when it rained. If you didn't hear the rain, you damn sure heard the dogs when they went up under the house trying to get away from the rain. It's called a pet carrier. And that dog was so trained, I damn near wanted to tell her, hey, I need you to breed that dog for me. I need an offspring. Strawberry, you saying bye to Strawberry? Let's talk about prison rape, the gang members. See, Strawberry, we knew by your name what type of guy you was. Right? We knew what type of topics you were looking for, right? Go over to one of them channels, man, that like to talk about it. Because I've mentioned it, but I don't like to talk about that. Bulldog back then, APBT to ABDs. Now they done made the pit pocket pops. Yeah, they done bred them pits to be small, huh? What do they call them now? They something Bulldog, Frenchie or something. So Kev is Key to Rock keen for interview when he's out soon. I don't know. Probably so, but I don't know. I mean, he probably want to get paid. Fresh out of prison after all this time. And he's a hustler, and he's gonna need to get on his feet. He'll probably charge for an interview or something, but I don't know. I wouldn't ask Key to Rock for no interview. You know what I'm saying? If he got at me and wanted an interview, I'd do it, but I wouldn't ask him for. You know, we had an incident where I tried to interview him before, and he was like, "Yeah, come through, whatever." Right? So I go through. I pull up, I get out, come out with my cameras and shit. Man, when he opened the door, you would think we was at Fort Knox. You would think he was protecting billions of dollars. And I sat down and we talked and talked. And I'm like, "Are you ready for the interview?" He's like, "What interview?" I'm like, "Interview with me." He's like, "Cause I ain't doing no interview." So now the homie done wasted my time, done bullshitted me, done switched up on me. I ain't doing that again, man. But if he want to do an interview, yeah. You know. If it ain't APBD, it ain't even a dog. What up, Kev? Real quick. You betting on the preseason? Are you going to give up any picks during the regular season? We get this question every day, right? That I go live. We have a new sports channel, Capping with Kev Mac Sports Podcast. It's on YouTube. I know it's hard to find because YouTube doesn't promote your channel till after you get a certain amount of subscribers and watch hours. I'm about halfway. I'm at about 500 for the subscribers, but like shit, we like 8,600 and some watch time hours away. That's a lot of watch hours. I'm gonna need y'all to start watching. I'm gonna need to start going live more to get the watch hours up. If you type that in on YouTube, it should pop up. Or you could go to the community on this channel, and you should see something promoting the sports channel. So yeah, even if I don't give out sports picks, go Young DJ will, and we have a website. So I suggest you probably want to download the app, Discord. You want to just download the Discord app, and then you want to go to Capping with Kev Mac Picks or bets or picks. And we posted a link yesterday. You may be able to go into yesterday's live and find the link. At that link, everybody's sharing their picks and they winning tickets. And you get the picks instantly. Like, so say Go Young DJ has a good pick for you. He put the pick in, he tag y'all get the pick right away. So you can go to your local sports book or your bookie or however you bet. Or if you just want to monitor his pick, you can do that right away. That's the channel. That's the channel right there on the screen. And then at Discord, you go there and you find us and you could be part of the crew, man. Kiera, what's up with you? Hey there, how are you doing this morning? Oh, it's morning where you at, huh? Shit, we all right. I'm all right. Hey, thanks for asking. Appreciate it. I'm thinking about like some of the stories I do. Some of the stories I do, if it involves like sports or gambling, maybe I'll put that on the sports channel. I don't want to make like two channels with stories, but I want to get that channel cracking and you know what I'm saying, and let people understand what that channel is about without having to catch a live, right? God bless everyone in the chat. I'm out. All right, Sag, take it easy, dog. Just subscribe, Captain with Kev, man. Good looking out, man. Did it tell you how many subscribers I got over there? Rams need a new coach. I believe that to be true, too. Describe the year 1993. It seemed like a violent year again. I have to go into my Rolodex to understand what was going on in 93 because I very seldom talk about 93. So let me see what was going on with me in 93. Had a son in 92. In 93, I don't think I'm doing shit really in 93. Nothing significant in my life in 93 off the top of my head. 94, I had my daughter, a couple of cases, did a little bit of time, county jail time. I don't know about 93, bro. I couldn't tell you. Oh, we up to 544. That's pretty good. Okay, we gained about 40 subscribers today. That's what's up. Yeah, I know 93 is the year after the rise, and I know the murder rate went up. That was pretty much the decline. That was like the maximum, the peak of LA gangbang. 92, 93, 94. I mean, it really started to weaken after 92, but the murder rate was strong. But that around that era, that's when shit started to go a little bit funny and sideways. Not a Michigan fan. Y'all in trouble with Harborough, dog. Fairfield tapping in 707, Bay Business. All right. Did you know the Legends and IVCs were at war in 93? I can't say for sure. I mean, if you saying that's true, then it's probably true. But I don't. 1993, I started working, and now I'm retired. Man, that's a good thing, Robert Richards. OJ Chase was in 93. Yeah, damn, was it 93 or 94? Was it 93? I remember watching it on TV. I was watching the trial on TV too. And then I was locked up with OJ. Got a couple OJ stories, nothing major, but because he got a big name and you seeing a celebrity in jail, and he was so positive every time I seen him that he had an impact on me. That's why I don't diss OJ. Remember when Shaq was repping the big yellow M? No, I don't remember that. 1995 OJ case. Nah, that was the trial. The trial was in 95, right? Trial was in 95. I ran across him in 95. So he had to catch the case before 95. Oh, I remember, let me see, 95. That's when Tupac and Snoop Dogg had their case at CCB. murder was the case that they gave me. Yeah, I remember Shaq. I remember Shaq had the low rider and was associated with the main streets. Yeah. I don't believe you were locked up with O.J. Simpson. Do you have any proof? Man, look, if I'm gonna lie, man, I'm gonna lie to you about your daddy, homie. You know what I mean? King, Pole 6, they not on the radar like that. That's why Kev does not know. No. Main Streets are straight. Main Streets on the radar. I mean, they're not. Main Streets, they've been around. Main Streets go back a ways. And shit, it's just a question. You want proof. Can you prove who your father is? It's just a question. Can you prove who your father is? Just a question. Like, who am I that I got to prove something to you? Especially something that small. My proof is get the county jail records and see where we both was and where we was both housed. And if any of the homies that was locked up with us want to talk, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I ain't got to prove nothing to you, bro. I just said what it is. Oh, IVC's versus Legends. Oh, no, the Legends in 93. Let me see, the Legends came out in like 89, 88, 89. Let me see, I knew Tarzan then. Was that 88? It might have been 88. 89 for sure. 89. They weren't late. I mean, they were there. They were recognized. That war, though, from my standpoint, it wasn't one of the wars you talked about. So that's probably what he meant. Rob Moses, it's all right, man. I'm not worried about these dudes, man. Thinking I'm lying about something like that. You know what I mean? I got stories on YouTube, so go look at the stories, man. You could believe the story, you could not believe them. Tell him, Kev, you want to pick you and OJ throwing up the hood. OJ's throwing up the O, and I'm throwing up the N, right? He was in here last time. He was on this channel last night, remember? Talking about the illegal gambling that we was doing. And he said he was a gambler, remember? Freeway Rick made Hoovers and Main Street the richest black gang in South LA. Where is that artificial intelligence coming from? Okay, potential troll. I get it. Big Gang James, good looking out, my brother. Appreciate you. I never been in jail with any celebrities. Every time I went to jail, my female is Cheeto. Hey man, I could tell you really went to jail. Or you've really talked to some criminals. I think every time I went to jail, every girl I ever had cheated on me too. Maine's probably got the gang sign from Hoover's, very similar. What's up, Southside? You say stop it. Stop what, homie? Wait for your Ice-T interview with S-Mac because S-Mac takes no prisoners. S-Mac got to be cool on Ice-T, man. Be like, S-Mac, hold up, man. Don't do Ice-T like that, nigga. He's yellow like us. Cuz he's on our team. He's team light skin, cuz. Don't do cuss like that, cuz. He's the G homie. Then I have to be getting it ice like, cuz my partner, cuz from the hood. Nigga, what you mean? You don't like that quote. What you mean? You can't answer that. Said Smack, cuz. You know what's up, Ice? Feel me? And Smack the surgeon, light skin power would be lit. For sure it'd be lit. I think any interview Ice-T does with anybody be lit, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I wasn't even gonna name all the sets that was known for having ballers and getting money and pushing bricks. You know what I mean? So yeah, right. That's what I said, man. You know how many other people was getting down, man? Hey, smart man, smart man. But my question is, what was you doing in jail? Hello?
It's not easy to put the people up. They got the smart room that's filled with 90 people. How you gonna put them in the seats?
Man, I don't know who that was. You know, I don't be answering them numbers. I don't know, man. So you mean to tell me S-Mac voice? Huh? Let's circle back. Wait. Hold up. I like that laugh he got, though. He chuckles. Wait. Let's go back to 1973. What street was you living on? Shit, we was on 63rd then. So when did you move to 74th? Oh, wait, see, S-Mac's good with what he do. S-Mac could have been a fucking detective, a lawyer, a prosecutor for sure. Could have been a judge, history teacher. He could have been a whole lot of things, man. Gangbanging get you sucked up into this gangbanging, man, and you love that shit. You put your life into it. You put your all into it. You spend years doing it, taking pictures, collecting pictures, going to events, squabbling. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. The whole nine. Kevmacvideos, give us some school stories. I saw many gang fights in junior high and high school. I don't know, man. Junior high and high school. I don't know, man. There's so many fights, man. So many fights. Some of the best fights, though, be homie on homie. Like when you got two homies, but you know one of them because you've been knowing him for years, and the other one's like a new homie because you just met him, because you didn't go to elementary with him or you didn't go to junior high with him. And when they get into it, them be some of the best fights right there or arguments. I remember one time, so I got one story for you, right? So I'm in high school. I'm in 11th grade. I'm in 11th grade. I'm in Palisades High School. So I had these two buddies, Steve and Bert, Robert and Steve Adams. Steve Adams was a light skinned dude, loved to laugh and shit. He had squabbles. He's a homie. We had only been friends for like a year and some change. Bert lives between Steve Adams and little crazy boy, Marlon Washington. Bert was in the middle of them in like a duplex. Oh, I got a lot of stories about him. That'll be good to tell on the channel. And Bert said something. I don't remember what it was. I have to think it out or make a phone call. But Bert said something. And I was like, nigga, I'll sock you in your jaw. And he said, if you sock me in my jaw, I'm gonna sock you in your jaw. I'm like, nigga, I ain't playing with you. He said, nigga, I ain't playing with you. Bert was like 2 years older than me. He was like, nigga, I ain't playing with you. Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot. This fool was challenging me. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, you don't bang. You ain't no gang member. You square. You flea bitten. You live in a house full of fleas. Like, you out of line talking to me like how I talk to you. And I fired on Bert right in the lunch area in front of everybody. I fired on it. Boom. Man, that nigga fired back. Boom. He hit me so hard it felt like my whole jaw cracked. All of them. Man, I couldn't eat no donuts and drink no chocolate milk for about a week. Man, I used to come to school and be in the lunch area quiet as hell. They'd be like, "What's up, Kev? Kev, what's happening?" My jaw was hurting for a week. My jaw was tore up. I kept it to myself, though. I never told nobody. So about, I don't know, about 5 days, something like that, going into the next week. And we sitting there kicking it. We talking and shit. And Bert said, man, he said, man, you hit hard. This ain't the first and it ain't the last time I heard this. He said, man, you hit hard. I said, what you talking about, fool? He said, man, my jaw been hurting ever since you hit me in my jaw. And I laughed. I said, shit, my jaw been hurting too, nigga. Why you think I ain't been talking or eating no donuts and nothing, fool? Yeah, we was cool after that. We was partners, man. We was partners. Well, maybe I wasn't the best partner because, like I said, I could tell some stories, man. Man, I done robbed Bert and his daddy for everything they ever owned, man. Hey, look, I didn't even go fishing, but I had a fishing license. Nigga, I was weak. I couldn't lift nothing. But I could roll a sparklers bottle full of money up out of the house. Man, listen here. Listen here, man. I didn't have no little dogs with fleas on them. But I sold a few dogs with fleas on them. Hey, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. So he was my buddy. I don't know if I really was his buddy. But long story short, I got kicked out the house. And that's when I was hanging with Big Crazy Boy from 60s. I was living with Steve Adams. And shit, man, hey, shit. First time I ever broke in a car and took all the amps and stereo system and RAMs and all that shit, man. Like, so 11th grade, yeah, 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. 10th is when we got cool. 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's when it's so much I could say about that one year. Like, dude asked about 1993. Man, I could tell you a whole lot about 1983 and 1984. I can tell you a lot about that because then was my adolescent years when I'm growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of ninja runs away from home? You know, you know, man, my life changed right then for the better and for the worse. Kev, you were still a little grimy, man. I wouldn't say I was still one. I think I had become one. Nigga, when you run away from home and you ain't got no job, nigga, you ain't got no money, you got to find a way to get money. And I didn't even sell the radio amps. I waited till I got a car and I put the first shit I ever stole out of a car went in my first car. And I hadn't had a car yet. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey man, I remember this blood dude. I ain't gonna tell you what's sick, because he probably still living. He probably watching right now. But he was an OG blood dude. OG blood dude, right? Because he was with the business and he was a little older than us. And dude had a girl next door. The homie Steve is messing with her and the blood dude messing with her. But the blood dude had a little paper. Blood dude, he left some things over to her pad. And I found a way to make what he left mine. You know what I mean? And that shit was fun and addicting. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fun and addicting. Meanwhile, bro was in jail for burglary already. Like, can't say he taught me how to burglarize. I guess I got it honest, right? Did the 60s ever get into it with the jungles? Very bad. Not very bad, no. You ran away. Where you stashed the stuff? At the house I lived at, fool. And I didn't run away for life. Nigga, when you, back then, you run away for a couple of days. I ran away for a week and some change. You know what I mean? I had to go back home, homie. Let me tell you why I went back home. Steve's mother believed in this. I don't care what you do or what you're doing, that's your business. But you got to clean up every day and you got to do your homework. Man, I didn't even do homework when I got good grades. I'm not finna do no homework in this house. I'm not about to clean up either. Unless you're going to fix a dinner and, stuff like that. And least I could do was help clean up after that, right? But man, I wasn't used to setting out trash. I was a spoiled brat. Man, I didn't do nothing at home. I didn't do shit. So that was one reason. The other reason was because I used to see moms flying down Keniston. I used to see moms flying down the street, right? She's constantly going from 54th to 64th. Moms knew where my friends were. Moms knew where I hung out. I don't know how. Maybe she used to listen to my phone call. Maybe some of the homies snitched on me. Moms would go get in the car and drive from 54th to 64th. And when I would see her, I'd be ducking and hiding behind trees. One day she caught me with a beach cruise. She caught me with Crazy Boys beach cruise. She said, boy, whose bike is that? Where you get that bike from? You better take your ass home now and don't bring that bike to the house. All right, Mom, I'll meet you at the house. Shit, I tucked and rolled. I seen moms come flying down that street again one day. I said, I had enough. I better go back home where I ain't got to do no homework or do no cleaning up. I got to go back home. So I went back home, cuz. Yeah, big maniac. No, big man, 83, sixth grade for me. Greg Maniac got killed in like June 1984. And this is how I always remember when Maniac got killed. We went to school. If you're from gangster, if you a Trey, cover your ears. Because I don't want you to feel disrespected. When I went to Crenshaw Summer School in 84, and this one I'm living with Pops. I lived with him 2 summers. Going to Crenshaw Summer School, and I got a math class with Slow. You know Slow, right? The homegirl Slow. Slow was Maniac's girl when he got killed. So we in class. We in math class. We ain't talking about no gang banging, nothing. We ain't got no enemies up in there. We ain't got no hostile classmates, none of that. We just in math class. And math at Crenshaw was so easy. In math, all you had to do was count up to 5 and you could pass the class. 2 plus 3, 1 plus 4, 5 plus 0, you're going to pass the class. So we in summer school together. I'm not tripping off no math. I got a Walkman. I'm listening to my Walkman, and I wasn't really into music. So I'm listening to like Richard Pryor. I'm listening to comedy, right? And the teacher says, Evangelina, because that's her real name. Evangelina, read number 83. Read the math problem number 83 to me. Oh, she went ballistic. She jumped up on her chair. Then her little ass, she was little, so she wasn't going to flip to death. Then she stood up on the desk, and she like, fuck a tramp, fuck tramp, fuck tramp. Nigga, this tramp killer. I don't do nothing with no tramp in it. And the teacher is like, what the hell is going on? The teacher didn't know what just happened. Slow was a low for real. But that was a little too much. That was a little extra out, though. But I'm like, damn, cuz. I'm like, damn. Slow was wrong. That killed Maniac, cuz. That killed Maniac, cuz. I'm like, damn, cuz. Hey, math teacher, you may not want to do anything with a 3 behind in this class. Like all the multiplication and addition and subtraction you got up there, make sure ain't no 3 in the denomination, please. Like we don't want to do no thirds up in here. Do halves or do 6 or do 1/4, do quarters or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no 3/4. Because the homegirl, she just might nut up. She was ready to squabble. But I never could find out who she was going to squabble in that math class because wasn't nobody in there from no rival set. She was going to squabble with the teacher. But yeah. Hey, I'm going to get up out of here, man. 2 hours of me just running my mouth and shit, man. Hey, Thanks for tuning in so late. Thanks for the super chats. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.